Had a question the other day about trigger and the start of the backswing. I'm just going to present a couple ideas. Everyone's very different in this aspect of how they start the swing or how they want to engage their body to get ready to produce a motion. I just talk through a couple ideas that you can play around with and then see if any of those can translate and help you free it up. Because it's one of those things when if you're getting on a tight hole, it sort of goes along the same lines as a routine in your swing. If you get into a situation where you're playing a hole that you don't really like, or it's an intimidating tee shot or something along those lines, you can go back to, okay, I'm just going to go through what I normally do, stick to my routine and stick to my same trigger, and then do your best to execute in that type of situation, even when you're not comfortable, because that's golf in the sense that the designers are going to present, the course designers are going to present challenging visuals to you to help you try to figure out and adjust. And those are the challenges that make golf so addicting and so fun. So when we're looking at a trigger to start the swing, I think there's a couple places you can go. One, we can look at it if we're going to try to do it from an upper body standpoint. We can use the hands as the lead, in the sense of you can sort of create a little bit of press and then go from there. I think it engages the right type of muscles where you're going just a little left, like with the lean, and then you sort of move to the right. Just a small amount. Obviously, you don't want to be going a lot. The other way I like to do it is if you see Rose sort of do it. He sort of just pushes into the ground and creates a little more pressure, or you can sort of drift your front foot and then go off. I think those things, obviously Stenson is going to go, Henrik is going to go to the right and then sort of move off of there. I think if you go a little left and then go from there, it helps sort of sync up that little bit of transition into the backswing. So again, I like a little push or a little push into the left and then push off of that to help start your backswing motion. Sometimes we'll play around with foot cueing too, like feeling like right now, actually one of the things I'm trying to do in my swing a little bit is I'm trying to let this lead knee move across as this lead knee moves out of the way. So as I start, I'm creating a little push and a little bit of a push down, a little left, and then from there I'm really trying to get a nice amount of twist motion right as I start the backswing, just to help me create a little bit of free range of motion in the swing. So if I get in there, so I'll just try to demo it. So this is the first one. So I push a little lean with the shaft. So how that looks is I lean the shaft and then I go from there, lean, and then create the motion off of there. You see some guys, obviously Matt Wolf would be a great example, where he's moving a fair amount before he even moves the club. Obviously he reps where he's going to be at impact, then he goes from there. So lots of ways you can be creative with this. I'm just giving you a couple ideas. That one's almost like where the shaft's going to be at impact. You can do it upper body only, or you could add a little bit of leg work to it. The other one is, now I'm going to lean a little left and then go off of that. Get this ball in a good spot here. So I lean left and then go. Because the whole thing of this is like, what's the purpose of this? To me, it's just to engage the right type of energy so you can move freely in the backswing. I think guys who struggle sometimes is if you get in there and you're a little bit too still and a little too much tension, it's going to cause that free motion harder to come by. So if I'm standing there static, usually I see the legs pretty straight, the upper body looks pretty tense, and the arms look pretty tense. And then from there, it's really hard to create a nice rotation in the backswing. So we're doing it without creating much tension, still soft arms. This is where I'm going to drift a little left, and then I'm going to use my twisting of my foot to help me start the backswing. And I like, all those are fun ways to help you One is using your hands to cue yourself, and the other way you're using the feet and your ground in the ground to help you sort of start that backswing move, again, to help create that freeness in your swing, no matter what obstacle that course designer has set for you. I hope everyone's doing good. If you want more specific help for your game, make sure you check out TylerMcGeeGolf.com. FaceTime lessons is what I've been focused on. It's been a great way to connect with people, and especially as hopefully the golf courses are opening soon for wherever you are, or they're already open. Happy to help you take your game to the next level.